I want to try and get my charger on here and set up. So we can charge this while I use this type deal. I hope everybody's doing all right. Me, I can't complain. Don't do no good. Nobody wants to hear it. Yada, 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 yada. You know what I mean. Right? Right. Let's see. I'm at 50% right now. Let's see if it goes up or down. Hopefully it goes up. But I don't have my mobile hotspot on either, so that shouldn't be taking power. So, well, I walked down to the local head shop. Got me a $5 Delta 9 pre-roll. So, we're going to put a little in the bubbler and enjoy. Now, this is Delta 9. It's better than nothing. And, yeah, I walked a half mile or so to get it. But that's okay. I was tired of having nothing. Hey, yeah, it's better than having nothing, you know what I mean? And that $5 pre-roll will last me all day, all night, till tomorrow. Because I just emptied it onto the tray, put a little pinch in there, enjoy it. Lasts a lot longer that way. If I was to fire up that doobie, I would smoke it all. I'd have a buzz. I'd also get a headache because this Delta 9, too much of it gives me a headache. So I know to do it this way. What's up, Frankie? Hey, I resemble that old man remark. Thank you. Where's that idiot the other night that posted Delta 9 don't make you cough? I haven't seen none back. I want to tell them, man, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. It makes me cough every time. You'd think I was hitting a damn vape or a dab. But now this stuff is sold as THCA. I just happened to look in the on maps, and you can put hemp, CBD, THCA, whatever, you know, near me, and usually if someone had it'd pop up. And the smoke shop, vape shop, liquor store right down the street, half a mile, popped up THCA, and I'm like, oh, that's the perfect thing to catch my attention, THCA. And see, a lot of these smoke shops don't even know. Every plant is THCA. Every cannabis plant is THCA. They could be selling the worst of the worst, complete garbage hemp flower, or they could be selling the highest of high indica. Because every plant is THCA until heat is applied. So, them selling me this pre-roll, right? Heat had never been applied to it yet. So it has to be THCA. And therefore they sold it to me as THCA. And that's how they get away with it. That's exactly what it is. Now, once I apply heat to it with my little bubbler thing or a vape or cooking it in a stew or something, I made it THC. The same exact plant. So they're getting away selling it, calling it THC, which it is. But they're not saying how much THC is in it because heat hasn't been applied yet. And truthfully, nobody knows until heat is applied. You're going where? Miss So just opened a dispensary. You going? Hey, there you go. Well, hell, until you do, find smoke shops. Find smoke shops that are selling the THCA. Because I'm telling you, the THC I've gotten is the best .3 hemp bud that I could ever get. If that's made from .3 hemp, wow, that's some great hemp. I get a better buzz off of some of the smoke shop, head shops, whatever, not dispensary. But some of the places I get a better deal and a better buzz than a dispensary weed. I mean, dispensary weed nowhere had the content THC that damn smoke shop weed had. I'll give you, for instance, right there in Missouri, Wicked. Wicked is a THCA store. It's not a dispensary. They do have dispensaries there. You can show your driver's license, go back, get your bud, whatever. They do have dispensaries there. But they also got THCA store. Wicked. Now, they act like they're a dispensary. They kind of advertise like a dispensary, but they're not. They're not a full-fledged Missouri dispensary. You don't have to go in and show your license and stuff like that. You're not limited to what you could buy and stuff. They're a THCA store. And they got, their bud is better. I could go down to a dispensary and buy their cheap bud, whatever, and damn, Wicked's bud, $5 a gram cheaper, was better than what I could get out of the dispensary. Then it's like, that makes sense. The smoke shop bud was way better and cheaper. But that's why I say, forget all that. See your local guy. They don't tax you. They don't ID you. My problem, don't know nobody in Wichita. I had $5 to spend. I don't know nobody. So I went down to the local smoke shop and bought a pre-roll. So, that's all I could do. But hell, I'm glad. That's only second hit off of that. I've already feel a little light head buzz to it. Yeah, for $5, not bad. You always see your local person. And if I knew somebody that was selling a nickel or a dime, that's where I would have went. But I don't know nobody. Google Maps brought up a smoke shop liquor store that sells CBD and THCA. And I went and looked. And they got the CBD gummies, like the Delta 9 gummies and stuff like that, which I'm not into the gummies. Although yesterday, the edible, that was pretty damn good. It got me for a couple hours. But yeah, I'm happy for the $5 I spent. That'll get me through today and tomorrow. Hell, a beer would cost you $3.50. And one beer, that would only be good for an hour or two, and you'd want another one. So, $5, a lot cheaper, a lot better, a lot more healthier. Yo, what's up? Oh, hey, I'm doing just fine today. A new follower over on the TikTok. And I'll tell you just the way how they put it. He calls himself, oh shit. No, he don't call himself, oh shit. I'll show you in a minute, because I put his name on the door. I'm doing like this on TikTok, whatnot. And someone wrote, oh wow, I've had $25 on Cash App for the longest time. I finally found something worth sending it to. And that just touched my heart. He didn't have to put that or nothing. But he's like, I've had $25 on my Cash App for a long time. Finally, a worthwhile uh, person, cause, whatever, send it to. Man, that got me. That touched me. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, here, let me turn on my Cash App and see. And I'll be damned. Sure enough, he had sent me $25. And I told him, I says, hey, let me do something for you. What would you like for me to write on the Cannabago in your honor? Hang on a minute. I got a little mess to clean up. Because I let everybody, sorry about that, I let everybody that comes by and sees me in person write what they want on. Well, I don't know where this person was from. I don't think I asked or nothing. I don't even think they told me. But I know they're not here. And they just made a $25 donation and said that was the best thing they've seen since they've had $25 on Cash App to send it to. So I felt proud. And I'm like, well, here, what would you like me to put on the RV for you? Oh, Gunsmoke. I should have remembered that. And at first, he said Charlie Kirk, the guy that got murdered, was here. And at first, I'm like, well, I really can't do that because it'd be dishonest. He wasn't here. Now, if I'd ever met him or anything, no big deal or whatnot. I know I'm writing it for someone else, but I just didn't feel right. So I said, how about if I put this? And so I put the rest in peace for Charlie in honor of Gunsmoke. And he thought that was cool. But this is why he sent the $25 to help out with the mission. I don't think that works. I don't think it works. I think it's broke. Well, I don't know if you donated to me or not. I can't tell you that. If you donated on the petition site to the petition, you didn't donate to me. You donated to a petition site. Now, if you've seen me in person or sent something on my Cash App, okay, cool. I really don't know who you are, so I'm not going to call you out on that. A lot of people will sign the petition and make a donation because it asks for one. That don't in any way, shape, or form help the mission. I actually tell people to share it, to go past where they try and bum money in my name. I actually ask people to go back past that and put no thanks, I'd rather share until it reaches 1,001 signatures. Because they're not going to share, they're not going to do anything until it hits 1,001 signatures. That's the deal. But they're not going to tell you that money don't go to me, and they're not going to do nothing until it hits 1,001 signatures. I'm sure Congress and Trump knows about me and my petition. You can't be out here 11 years and call out the president and stuff and then not know about you. But they haven't been officially notified by change.org about the petition. Nor will they be notified until it hits 1,001 signatures. That's why it's so important to help me get this 1,000 signatures. We're working on 600 right now. 420gym.com. And if you sign the petition and you want to send them money and donate, that's great. I would wait until there's 1,000 signatures where it does good. That takes you directly to change.org. Those that want to help me, the only way you can do it is through my Cash App, 420 Gyms. That's the $420JIMS. Or if you're on TikTok and you send a couple galaxies and stuff like that, that would probably add up too. I've actually crossed the $11 mark on TikTok now. I think they owe me $11.50. That's been a long, hard week in videos to get up to $11.50. But you know what? Every penny helps. And if it's just talking to people and educating them on cannabis, hey, $11.50 is $11.50. You know what I mean? That'll pay my generator gas for one 24-hour period. So I appreciate everything and every little help that I get. I wasn't expecting that $25 today, and that's why I went down and spent $5. And now I've got a nice little buzz, can't even shut up. Oh, well, hey, that's cool. And I know you meant good by donating. You know, no big deal. And see, that's how they get people. Just like I used to do GoFundMe. Of course, I very seldom get any GoFundMe money, but when I did, I've also helped people on GoFundMe. And I went to send $10 to help a friend of mine. And when I ring out, it's 15. And I'm like, whoa. What do you mean you're charging $15? I wanted to donate 10. And they had put in an automatic gratuity to change.org. And if you go donate on change.org, you'll see they pulled that bullshit. Now, you can set it to 0. But they automatically, if you donate $100 to someone, GoFundMe's going to try and put in a $10 or $20 tip to GoFundMe. And a lot of people, they don't even notice or nothing. They're just trying to help whatever. It's crazy. But if you look and watch, just like that, you thought it was going to go to me, right? The way they word it, would you like to help, you think it's actually going to help me in some way, shape, or form. What they really are saying is, if you donate, they will share the petition for you. Well, heck, if you share it yourself, why would you need them to share it? And if you I read their legal stuff in the beginning, they won't share nothing with nobody until it hits 1,000 signatures. So, even my followers can tell you, okay, I started this petition way back in November when they first announced Trump this presidency, right? I got no signatures the whole time unless I was out on the road talking to people. And we're talking a couple months that people had said, yeah, and we've actually seen where they've chipped in $1 here, $11 there, whatever. I don't remember the whole total. But there's been $30 or more sent in. I don't see where they've gotten me one signature. But then again, if I was to ask them about it, they'd probably say, well, remember, we don't promote nothing until you hit 1,000. Now, after we hit 1,000 signatures, maybe sending them money will help. I don't know. Personally, I'd much rather know that you signed it and shared it. And then that person sign it and share it. If we get everybody to do that, we can win. And nobody has to donate nothing to the petition site. That's all supposed to be free. That was started by Obama many years ago, back when he was in office. It's the same site that got Jeb Mazansky out of prison doing life without parole. So I'm not saying nothing bad about the site. And if you want to send money to them, hey, that's cool. If you want to help the mission itself, you got to do that through me, because I'm the only one. There's no organization. It's me. I spend my retirement every month, and every penny I make out on the road, it's me. And people like y'all that give free will donations that do this. The only reason I was able to file the lawsuit against Walmart, I don't make but less than $1,000 a month. So the courts waived the $6,250 because I'm indigent. And a friend of mine had sent me $75, a loan for $75, in case I had to pay the $6,250, I'd have it. But 2 days later, today, I owed my phone bill, $71 something. I get the $65 card and tax, it comes to $70 and some cent. So by the judge waiving the court fee to file the lawsuit, I was able to take that $75 that my friend loaned me and pay for my phone card. And that's why I've got internet and phone today. The good Lord takes care of me. And on the first, my friend knows I'll send him that $75. So it was a short month because I broke down last month. Labor Day, everybody's having fun. I found out that I had blown head gaskets, and the good Lord sent an angel by the way of a cop. Yep, a real angel come out to my rescue, and he was driving a patrol car, and he worked for the Centerville Police Department. Him and another officer. But the one I'm talking about, the true angel that God sent me, after telling me the best they could do is let me be there 2 or 3 hours because I was in a bad area, and that if I could get it drugged down the road a mile, mile and a half, there was an area that I could park at for a few days that nobody'd bother me. Of course, I don't, hopefully somebody will stop and throw a rope on it and maybe yank me down there. Who knows, whatever. I broke down and just thinking, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Because he went to his car, he come back out, and he said, I just called the tow truck. And I'm thinking, oh shit, he's going to put me and my dogs out, let the tow truck take it, put it in their yard, payday, 3-4 days, whatever it was, because it was before the first, I'd be able to go down there, spend half or 3/4 of my check, whatever, get it out, get my dogs out, whatever. We're probably talking $600 or better, That's what's coming to my mind when he says, hey, how many good cops have you met? And I'm like, a lot of them. Thank God, a lot more good than bad on this journey. So I've met quite a few. He says, well, how about this? The tow truck's coming. He's going to pick you up. He's going to take you down to that lot we was telling you about a mile and a quarter down the road. He's going to drop you off. You can be there 4 or 5 days. We'll come check on you if you want. Nobody won't bother you. And he's not going to charge you anything. How about that? And man, I about fell over. You talk about the good Lord sending you a person at the right time. Come on now. Sure enough, Bentonville Towing shows up 15 minutes later with their giant semi. One of the most polite tow truck drivers and whatnot gets out, hooks me up, pulls me down there, drops me off, shakes my hand, tells me to have a good day. So I'm going to send them $20 or $30 is coming first. And one of my shirts that I make, I'm going to send it back to them. I wished I had the money to drop something off before I left, but I didn't have the money. By the time I paid for parts and everything and got gas to get out of Bentonville, Arkansas, I didn't have the money to go by the tow company and give them anything. But I am going to. But yeah, an officer of the law was an angel that day. He didn't have to call that, didn't have to try and arrange it, didn't have to do anything, but he did. That's why the other day I had someone on here, all cops are bad. Bullshit. There's good and bad in everything. There's good and bad in cops, presidents, politicians, churches, whatever. There's good and bad in everything. Period. Everything has got good and bad in it. Because you couldn't know bad if you didn't know good, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Oh look, we got stupid on it. Hey, go ahead, stupid. Yeah, this is a stupid Justin. We got a good Justin and we got a stupid Justin. Stupid Justin wants to be known. Yeah, he's probably one of the circle jerk characters from oh wow, we don't even need to mention them idiots. They try and get on here and look for love and support. So you just got to forgive them. They won't take mine or Jesus' forgiveness. They're ate up with a dumbass and have a demon in them. I didn't even notice what the idiot was writing. I'm getting free high scamming people. Hey, dumbass. One question to you there, number one, dumbass. Prove where I've scammed anybody out of anything. You're just a lying piece of shit bong father or the lying piece of shit veteran, and he thinks he's the God's gift to the earth because he was a vet. I respect and love all of our vets, and I respect him going to serve. Other than that, he's a worthless piece of shit human being. Try and give them forgiveness, but they don't want it. But, I can still point out the truth. And I walk with Yahshua as my Savior. Okay, and I'm not here to lie or bullshit you. A liar's a liar. And I will call you a liar, and I'll call any one of your little circle jerk friends a liar when you lie. It don't hurt me. It don't hurt my soul. It don't put a mark against me. I'm not going to hell like y'all are for bearing false witness. I've never scammed nobody out of a damn thing in this mission. Never, ever. And you're nothing but a bald-faced liar bearing false witness. So go ahead and make yourself look as stupid as you want, because this is Satan's platform right here. Yeah, World Wide Web 666, you get it? This is Satan's platform, and that's why I use it. And you can show Satan your loyalty and whatnot, but you know what? I'm showing Yahshua, the one that paid the blood sacrifice, my commitment, my loyalty, and my truth. And that's all I can do. I'm not going to sit here and fight with your stupidity or anything like that. And until you get too stupid and say things you shouldn't and whatnot, I'll let you stay on the channel. Because you know what? Even your stupid-ass drama makes points, makes comments. When y'all put your little stupid smiley faces and stuff, hey, it's points, it's comments. Thank you, thank you. Y'all have making my channel get so much more likes and stuff. I've gotten well over 1,000 followers on YouTube this last couple months because of y'all's stupidity. Your channel, the Con Fathers, it's got nothing but chopped up videos about me. Anybody that have a brain cell knows they're chopped up. They can see it. You can make someone look as bad as you want when you do that, or as good as you want. How come they never show the whole video? They say all this stupid shit, but they've never put one video of truth up. They've been doing it for, go look, 5 years. Less than 100 followers, probably 500 videos and shit. And that's not, I don't think, counting the shorts. What kind of obsessed piece of crap person does that? Go check it out. Go find out, you know? Just stupidity. Let me catch up to messages. Hey, much love. Why are you on the internet? Oh, he goes by troll number 3. Why am I on the internet? Because it pisses my trolls off. And I have every right to be here. You sound stupid like Walmart. Why should I be able to come to Walmart? Because I'm like any other human. I did nothing wrong and I should be able to come. But you little stupid ass trolls, you ain't got a penny to take. That's why I don't come after you, and you know it. But Walmart, yeah, October 28th, coming for 10 grand. December 12th in Missouri, I'm coming for 2 5 grand settlements. May get them, may not. But I know you dumbass trolls, y'all ain't got a pot to piss in or one to throw out, so y'all can make all your stupid comments in them groups and stuff that how I won't sue my trolls that I threatened to. Yeah, I threatened to sue all y'all, but hey, when I found out it's a waste of time and money, just because you win a suit don't mean you get that money. Now with Walmart and stuff, it does. If you can collect and get it off of me, I'll just go put Calvin's in the window and go back to their hometown and drive around until I get my money. I did it in 22. They know I'll do it again. The dumbass trolls, I could win 100, 500, whatever, and I'd be waiting forever and filing all kinds of money and papers to get it from them. Just because you win a suit don't mean you automatically get paid. So you need to watch out, like somebody has asked me about suing someone. If it's a business or something, or they got a house, they got things you can take, attach a lien on or something, yeah, it's worth doing it. And it's going to cost you a little bit more money and a little more time, a little more paperwork. But you'll be compensated for that in the end. But if they don't have nothing, like the idiot trolls, they ain't got a pot to piss in and win and throw out. The one living with his girlfriend don't even have a driver's license. The other one lives with his wife, don't work, lives off of your checks because he's supposedly disabled. Yet he makes hundreds of videos and T-shirts and smoke trays and stuff, living off your tax dollar. And y'all go call me scammer. Man, that's you guys pointing one finger at me and three back at yourselves. See, the truth comes to light, and y'all all know this bullshit too. Oh, Jesus loves me, and I know he loves me, but he don't say I can't sue you. Most people tell me the Bible says to abide by man's law, right? Well, what's the right thing for me to do? To take a person to court, let the judge decide, let the court decide. Is that not a fact? Just like the Walmart thing, okay? And I'm sure you've heard it and you've seen it, okay? Right now, where I'm at, where I filed this lawsuit, okay, August 7th, let me change something here. August 7th of 2023, I was right here in Wichita, Kansas. And I happened to go to Walmart to get a can of spray paint. It's the morning. I'm not there to camp or do anything like that. I went there to get a can of spray paint. And they had it locked up in a case. I'm like, what the hell? You know, I've never seen Walmart. I went through hell to get someone to come and unlock the case. I pushed their button, waited, called the store. Hey, finally someone come. I think that's what pissed them off in the beginning, me calling the store. Hey, you got anybody working in the paint department? Someone finally comes. They won't even hand me the can of paint. They tell me they must walk. I can't even look at it, read it. They must walk it up to the register. I must pay for it before I continue shopping. I'm like, wow, that's retarded. And I still say that's retarded. I'm not calling him or Walmart employee retarded or nothing. But to me, that is just, well, you have a good one too. That is just retarded to say or do something like that. Now I got 3 Walmart employees, whatnot, and they escort me up to the checkout. And we're standing there, and finally I look at the kid holding the paint and said, dude, are you going to scan that? Are you going to hand it to me finally so I can scan it? You know, what are we doing here? And he finally hands me the can of paint, and I scan it. All right on. Yo, Will. Let me finish the story, and I'll read the comments. So anyhow, okay. I've waited for a half hour. I got my paint. I listened to her bullshit about how I paid for my transaction, and I'm like, okay, now I'll go get my groceries. No, you've got to leave. This was all on video. And what do you mean I got to leave? I did nothing wrong. I want to go get... No. You can't. You got to go. So I go to sit down outside, and I'm talking on the phone to 1-800-Walmart. Asked them, hey, yo, what the hell's going on here? I just sued y'all the year before, which I did. Y'all want another lawsuit? What's going on? Meanwhile, the police come. And when they called the police, the kid's like, he's got a pot hat. He's got a pot shirt. Call your mama. I don't care. The police came, and they gave me a trespass. And you hear in the video, because it was Facebook Live, I even made the statement, I bet that don't last 24 hours. So as soon as I left the property, which I did, I started calling Walmart. Hey, what the hell's going on? I just got off the phone with you, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And I said, y'all got 24 hours to have someone call me about fixing this, or I'll file a lawsuit against you like I did in Georgia the year before. You know, this is ridiculous. Surprisingly, the very next morning, someone that called themselves Deidre Parker, I think it is, calls me from Walmart. Miss Deidre Parker, if I'm not mistaken. You'll hear the name. Check this out. This is the very next day after I was kicked out of the store. The very next day.
Hello? I'm sorry.
Oh, for some reason, hang on, man. This ain't on. Why ain't that working? Oh, gotta turn that on. That's why. There we go.
Hello? I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is Deidre Parker. I'm calling you back.
Yep.
So,
You caught that, right? Deidre Parker, and they're calling me back. This is all I wanted from Walmart. No money, no nothing. I just wanted to take care of a problem. This is what happens.
we researched the situation from yesterday, and we've decided we're going to go ahead and lift the trespass, so you won't be trespassed from Walmart stores.
We researched it. They investigated. She talked to who was involved in everything. And what'd she say? They lifted the trespass. I will not be trespassed from Walmart. Now in a second, she's going to tell you that she's sorry, that it escalated and everything. Not only that she found in my favor I did nothing wrong, but she's going to apologize, which is cool, and why I accept her apology and stuff. Then she's going to ask, is there anything else we can do? And I told her, you know, if you wanted to make up a meal for me and my dog, that would be good, but I'm not going to push it, because I wasn't even allowed to buy groceries. But check this out. Now you already heard her say that they took the trespass back. Here you go.
And apologize for the way it got out of hand and escalated. So is there anything else I can do for you, or is there anything else you want to talk about?
Apologize how it got out of hand and escalated. Right there clears me of anything I could have ever done wrong at that store.
Well, you know, I didn't get to feed my dogs and stuff. It'd be really nice if y'all be willing to make up my meal, but I won't press that. I mean, I really appreciate it, but you just don't know how much harm you caused me, you know, not being able to buy ice as hot as it is and stuff like that, you know. But I really appreciate you looking into it and everything. And, you know, I was just going to go to a Walmart and let them know I've been trespassing, use my card and file a heck of a lawsuit. But I'm glad that we went the other route. And
Yeah, I appreciate it. Are you still in town?
oh yes, I'm still in town.
Important question. Oh, are you still in town? Right here in Wichita.
Okay. All right. Well, you're more than welcome to come back in. You can go back into that store. I'm at the West Kellogg Walmart store today. You're more than welcome to come over here and shop. And
I can go to the store that kicked me out, or I can come over and meet her and shop in the store that she's at.
apologize for the whole situation.
Ma'am, I thank you so much for looking into it and the fast service. And as far as I'm concerned, I'll put on my social media. I guess you're like the general manager in the area or something. Called me right away, took care of everything, and 420 Jim's welcome back at Walmart's. How's that?
That's just fine, Jim.
Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.
Now, who's being the good person here? Wasn't it me? She apologized twice for what happened. She did it. If anything, I could have been mad. I could have asked. I could have filed a lawsuit. I could have done so many things. But I did the bigger thing. She apologized, told me that I wasn't trespassed, and I was good with that. Right? I was totally good with that. For 2 years, I've been good with that. Not knowing that any time I could have lost my home, could have lost my dogs. Now, I would have got it back Oh, Walmart would have had one hell of a lawsuit and everything against them. Because at any time this could happen, because you know why? They forgot to tell the Walmart or whatever. I don't know how they do this. But when she said she took this trespass down and all, the Walmart or nobody never would figure I got all my... Everything I do is recorded. Every phone call I get out in public, everything's on cameras and recorded. When I say I can prove everything, trust me, I can prove it. I don't just blow smoke. I'm not one of them trolls. I will prove it. And it didn't take me much to come up with that. Now, when I was in Springfield a couple months ago, I had shopped at this Walmart in Springfield the week before. I stayed overnight. They allow 24-hour camping. I met all the security guards. Everybody was great. The employees, hey, everybody was great. No problems, no nothing. A week later, I'm at that same store, and this is when this incident happened, a couple days after what happened at the first Walmart, but we won't get into that. Now, it's been a week or 10 days later, I come back. I had my little figurines this time, and right after I pulled on the property, one of the cute blonde security ladies come over, drives by, hey, Ford, you know you got until 10:26 in the morning. And I'm like, nope, 10:23. I've been here 3 minutes. Don't cheat. Just like. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I go out and I give her one of the little Jesus figurines and stuff. She goes about her business. Later that evening, another lady, it wasn't her. She comes by. She toots her horn. I come out. And, hey, how you doing? Hey, Ford, how you doing? I give her a little Jesus statue. I didn't see no one until in the morning. I went in and out of the Walmart, didn't have no problem, no problems with no one, no customers, nothing. Go back out to the RV and go to sleep. Next morning I wake up and it's about 30 minutes before Walmart opens. Walmart don't sell coffee, so I go across the street and I get me a cup of coffee. Well, when I go across the street, I notice there's a cop car and a guy in a pink shirt standing by the wall. And I'm thinking, wow, somebody's shoplifting awful early or something, you know what I mean? Come back, get my coffee, and I'm sitting here at the table and I'm watching, and they're just standing there by the building, chit-chatting, whatever. Now it's time for Walmart to open. So I'm walking towards the door, and just as I get by the drive, security's coming by. And he's, hey, how you doing, Ford? Nice to see you back, blah, blah. You gonna go set up, blah, blah. And I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'm going to go set up in town. Hey, here's your little figurine. I gave him a little Jesus figurine, and he's like, I got to get on my way. And then Jesus won't do nothing. The Father will do whatever he wants. And he's given me money for all kinds of things. He's made the stupid trolls pay for things and all. So yeah, this is what's going to fix this vehicle. Because you're not going to give me $2,500. Nobody else is or whatnot. I had to go through this bullshit and a little harassment. But yeah, do I think Judge is going to tickle that judge's heart and him give me the 10 grand? I really do. Now, he may only give me $2,500. We don't always get what we want, but I will get what I need. You can damn sure bet on that. Because where did I do anything wrong? I tried to give them forgiveness and everything. I tried to walk all the way from it. I tried to be the better person. So why, when that security guard drives away, I walk towards the door, I have a cop and the guy in the pink shirt approaching me? I had no idea they were there for me. No idea at all. I was like, what the hell's going on? Oh, you've been trespassed from all Walmarts. And I'm like hell I have. I've forgotten all, it'd been 2 years, I've forgotten all about the Wichita thing because I knew it had been dropped. And I'm like, bullshit, Can we have 5 minutes and talk about this and work it out? I know that's got to be bullshit. Oh no, Walmart, nope. Look, we got a picture of him in Wichita, his vehicle, same pot shirt, same pot hat, all this stupid bullshit. And the cop arrests me by ticket. That is an arrest. He writes me for trespassing because Wichita, Kansas did not take their trespass down like they told me they did. That could have happened anywhere across the United States. It just happened a couple months ago. And it wasn't enough for that ass white protection kid to call the cops and have me arrested by ticket for trespassing. He trespassed me from Walmart for 2 years. So, you know, and I don't care if Walmart don't want none of their money back. They can put their delivery stuff up their ass too. You know, there's other stores, they don't want to make their money back. I'm cool with it. I am so cool with it, it ain't funny. But this time it's going to cost them 10 grand, I hope. I tried to give them forgiveness and everything. Instead of just calling and the courts and telling them, look, we made a mistake. Don't make him come in and plead guilty or not guilty. Fuck him. We're Walmart. We're Walmart. We fuck him. Make him drive all the way to Springfield, get in front of the judge and say, not guilty, Your Honor. And the judge say, well, you got to come back December 10th and face trial, or I'm putting a bench warrant out for you. Just like I would have if you didn't show up like you signed you would here. So, yeah, for me standing up for my own rights and suing Walmart, yeah, I think the Father, I don't think it's Jesus, I think the Father is going to be right there with me like he always has. That I absolutely know. See, what you got me wrong is Yahshua paid a blood sacrifice to forgive my sins. The Father is the one that I'm going to meet, right? A lot of people think Jesus is the Father. I'm one that don't. I think we have the Father, I think we have the Son, and I know we have the Holy Ghost. I'm one of the people that think there's three. I think Jesus is going to be on the right hand of God. So how can he be on the right hand of God and God himself? I don't know, and I'm not going to debate none of that with you. Because if you don't think my God's powerful enough to get Walmart, I think it was all set up. Every bit of this, I think, was set up between Satan and God. Everything we do are. You just have your choice which path. Are you not listening? Dude, I said Yahshua died and paid for our sins. Do you not listen? Do you not listen? But if Jesus was here right in front of you right now, who would he tell for you to praise? Him? No. He would tell you to praise the Father, the Heavenly Father, not your father like my dad. But if Jesus is right here, right now, like he tells the Bibles, what'd he tell them? Pray to the Father, not him. But like I say, you want to argue that, go ahead. I want cannabis legal for everybody, everywhere. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Sign the petition at 420gem.com. Can't we all just get a bong? Good and evil, that's what it's all about. That's what everything's about. Two things. Left, right, up, down, on, off, cold, hot. Problem, solution. If you ain't on the petition, you're part of the problem instead of part of the solution. I mean, hey, I get it. All the way back to the cartoons when we was little bitty kids. Angel and devil. Holy Ghost. Temple. Church. Hey, well, thank you. Hey, on YouTube, I'm here every day at noon and 7 p.m. You can come join anytime. You never know what I'm going to be talking about. People, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Turn on all notifications because, like, if I got pulled over or if the cops come out or they send a Humane Society, I got trolls that do all kinds of stupid things. As soon as law enforcement, city, or anything comes by, mean people, whatever, I go live on my YouTube channel. So make sure you turn on the notifications because I used to do all this on Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg got his panties in a twist He owns he's part owner of TikTok now. They call it Meta, but Meta is Facebook. They're just figuring all that crap out. So follow me here, turn on the notification, but make damn sure you sign the petition at 420jim.com, 420jim.com. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Liking and sharing the video and double tapping the screen to give me a like and all. I love you for that too, because we need to build a channel. And if every time I come on I can get 5, 6, 7 more followers by y'all tapping and sharing, please do. I don't want the fame. I mean, I can just go on the internet. There's hundreds of stories about me, I want the petition to get the fame. And if this is the way I got to do it, coming on YouTube and TikTok, cool, let's do it. But we need to spread the petition. That's what it's about. Or that's what I'm about. Let me take another hit off the bubbler, read the messages real quick, and then I'll take you outside and show you the mobile billboard, in case you haven't seen it. Now, I'm in Kansas. You're not in Kansas no more, Dorothy. I am in Kansas. And the only thing we have here is the Delta 9 and THCA. I went down to the gas station, liquor store type thing, half a mile down the street, and bought a $5 pre-roll. So, cheers. March 1st of 2014, I was incompetent to stand trial for 2 counts of marijuana. They didn't want to prove to my jury what narcotic was in marijuana because I challenged the state of New Mexico. Hey, what narcotics in marijuana? You want to send me to prison for 10 years? I want you to prove to my jury what narcotics in marijuana, and I'll do your 10 years. Well, they found me incompetent to stand trial. I've actually got papers in the New Mexico court that says I smoke pot so I don't kill people. And that's about the truest statement ever made. Now this used to be called the Cannabis 2 and the Cannabis 2.4 from 17 until the end of 24. Last year, the end of the year, when I was having eye surgery, I repainted it and gave her a new name. Here, let me go in and get my glasses and so I can read the comments out here, and I'll be right back out. They hit the floor. That's why they was hard to find. They were on the floor. This way I can maybe read the comments and stay out here and show off the RV a bit. My buddy. Oh, he's going to change his name to 420 Tim? You know that one kid, 420 Jake, on Facebook? He changed his name to 420 Jake because of me. No, I don't know who the Magic Biz Martin is. No, I don't know who that is. Not offhand. I've met and know so many different people. I've been on the road for 11 years doing this. March 1st of 2014 was my first day at the Farmington Flea Market. My name used to be Jim Stevens. Well, now my first name is 4. My last name is Jim. From 2014 to 2019, people would call me 420 Jim. The newspaper, people I met, I mean, everybody knew my name was Jim, but they called me 420 Jim. Just like the first news stories called it the 420 Jim Dream. So 420 Jim kind of got tagged to me. So July 8th of 2019, I went down to the courthouse. And had my name legally changed. I asked the judge, I said, can you make my first name my last name? And he's like, yeah, I'm a probate judge, I can do that, but you need a first name. And I'm like, how about 4? He's okay, do you want a middle name? And I said, how about 20? And he said, okay, and you want your last name to be Jim? And I said, yes, sir. He promptly picked up the gavel, smacked it a couple times on that little wooden disc, and said, so ordered. And on that day and time, my name was officially changed to 420 Jim. Things in history that no matter what no one knows, they can't really change it. They maybe can try and erase it. Me being asked to be the voice of the vets in Indiana, that pisses one of my trolls off so bad. He tells me all the time I'm not the vet's voice and whatnot and this, that, and the other. And he can't change it. This RV, when the first one burnt, this one was christened at the Veterans Reunion. So I've made 2 historical things at the Healing Fields in Greenburgh, Indiana. 2 historic things. And for him to want to try and erase that and put bad on it, man, them veterans that I told I would represent them, and they've died and whatnot, man, they're thinking about Scott Winslow Albert. Wow. I wouldn't want to be that. I wouldn't want to be Scott Winslow Albert. But of course, that's one of the demons that don't believe in God or nothing, and that we're going to be punished for things like that. But wouldn't it be something if all of his veteran friends and stuff like that was looking down and seeing the shit that he done? Just like the trucker, Brian Ezra, that was trolling me and stuff. He used to call our veterans cocksuckers. I mean, right on my social media. Anybody, veterans, whatever, they're cocksuckers. And he called the black people the N-word and stuff. See, I put up with that from these trolls for 4 and 5 years. They don't want forgiveness. They want to show their stupidity. Me, I give them forgiveness, and the good Lord's going to take care of them. Watch what happens, I know. Because they either got to come to Jesus and know the Father, or they're going to just end up where everybody else ends up and just wants to be stupid. So, I win either way. Either they become a good person and come and ask forgiveness for what they've done to the man that paid the blood sacrifice, or they don't. And good luck in your next good luck in the next life where you go. That's all I can say. Me? I want to serve my Father, and I believe that Yahshua paid a blood sacrifice, and that he's going to introduce me to the Father. That's what I believe. If he's the same person, cool. Hey, he created a human. Why couldn't he be a split personality? But no, I mean, I look at it like, if Jesus was right here teaching me and stuff, he wouldn't tell me to pray to him. Who does he pray to? He would tell me to pray to the Father, right? I mean, that's all I'm going by. And that's the only point I'm going to argue that. To me, logic sense. Like people tell me I'm on a spinning ball, and I know better than that. I spun for years. I run a ride called the Gravitron. I literally sat in a centrifuge and spun hours and hours and hours a day. We are not on no damn spinning ball. Okay, if we're on a ball, it's not spinning, I guarantee you. It can't be. But It is what it is. NASA, never a straight answer. Looking good, man. Hey, thank you, thank you. Hey, Will, I'll tell you one better for Timmy. I tell you one better. Tell him to go over to Kentucky and change it. Seriously, tell him to go, and tell him if he does this, you or him, somebody better give me credit for this. Tell him to go to Kentucky and change his name. He can use the numbers in Kentucky. I didn't know that at the time. I did not know that at the time. But I did some research, I think, and in Kentucky, you can actually use the numbers, like 420 TIM. Had I known that, I would have went to Kentucky and done the 420 JIM. But I'd already done it that way, and, that's the way the good Lord led me to, and also. But, hey, if he really wants to do a 420 and tell him to go to Kentucky. Well, find out if you can use numbers in your name. I'm pretty sure you can in Kentucky. And go do it 420 TIM. That'd be an original, but an idea for me, given, Oh, man, you know what? You say how many trolls and you got them too? I bet you couldn't count them all.
Hey, I met you a couple of years ago.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry, I don't mean to bother you.
Oh, no, you're not bothering me. That's why I'm here.
I met you about 3 years ago with my boss.
Oh, right on.
At the Walmart parking lot, man.
Walmart.
You were fucking traveling and shit.
I'm on YouTube, but it's facing me, just so you know.
We were going to sign the ban and shit. I think he got to sign it.
Yeah.
But we met you up at the Walmart parking lot like 3-4 years ago and shit.
Do you remember which one?
This one right here.
Is that the one, Connie?
Yeah.
I'm suing them.
Fuck, dude. No, that Walmart sucks.
Oh, I filed the lawsuit back in 23. They trespassed me, and the next day they lifted the trespass.
For having a van there?
No, over spray paint. No. The next day, the regional manager untrespasses me. Oh, please. Well, a couple months ago, I got arrested by ticket in Springfield, Missouri.
For the ticket? What did you get a ticket for?
Trespassing from Walmart.
What the fuck? Why?
Because they trespassed me from all the Walmarts.
Oh, what? Like they got a vendetta out against you? It's a little button right there.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. They just trespassed you from just about every fucking Walmart you go to? Or
twice now. In 23, here, the one down here over at Canada Spray Paint, because they log it up and shit, they trespassed me. It only lasted one day. The regional manager, I just played the tape on YouTube. I'm sorry, this shouldn't happen. We did it. Boom. You're not trespassed. Well, evidently they didn't write that down.
Oh,
because 2 years went by. This at any time it could have happened.
And you're still stuck.
I'm in Springfield, Missouri. One of my trolls called the Walmart and gets one of the stupid kids involved. Hey, you got a scammer in your body. Look him up, blah, blah, blah. They call the police and whatnot and say, hey, he's been trespassed. I never even went in the store, nothing.
Got a bad hand of fucking cards dealt.
Never went in the store, nothing. And boom, so I got a ticket. He could have towed the van, took the dogs, but he gave me a ticket, ordered me into court instead, arrested by ticket. That ain't enough. The kid that called him on me and everything.
Yeah.
He gives me a trespass. So now I got a new 2-year trespass from Springfield, Missouri.
From just about anywhere you fucking step foot on the floor.
I bet you just don't last.
You gotta stop getting trespassed, man.
The very next day, the regional manager calls me. I got to get a marker too where you can tag the van.
I got a shit ton at the house. Are you busy right now?
Oh, I'm not busy.
They live right here on the other side of that house over here.
Oh, make sure you bring a marker back and tag it.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm going to be here all day.
I don't have any flour or anything, but I got like 3 pens, man.
Oh, the pen? Yeah, that.
Are you out of bud?
Oh, yeah. I went down and bought a $5 THC thing.
Yeah, I tell
Earlier.
you what, your best bet, if you just take Pawnee all the way down to Oliver, just drive straight down this road to Oliver, you'll see a liquor store and a Subway. Right there is a Vapor 100.
Uh-huh.
It says Vapor 100. There's also one in the Walmart parking lot. But you can get a cart for like $10, $15, man.
No.
But it's like, this one's a 3 gram. It's a little baby one, but they do the trick when you ain't got shit.
Well, like the THCA, well, if it says THCA, if it says Delta 9, I'm not that much into it. The Delta 9 gives me a headache.
Really?
But every bud is what? THCA.
Yeah.
Every plant.
They sell flower up there too, but I think it's Delta.
Yeah, you got to look for THCA.
Yeah.
Because every plant is THCA.
Well,
I don't care. I don't care what the level is, because until you apply heat, it's not THC.
I got a weed, man. You can get a quarter for $30, like a real weed.
Right
He
on.
lives down the block. Works at the liquor store on Seneca. But
I tell people to go to the
bring you
local.
back a marker, man.
I appreciate it. I tell people to see your local guy. He don't tax you and don't ask you for an ID.
Yeah.
Normally has the best weed and the best deals.
So where is this like home?
I do 38 states. No, I'm here soon in Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I got to go back to Missouri. I'm still facing trial on this trespass that they took away.
I think you're gonna be all right, man.
Oh, I know I'm going to be all right.
You're gonna be all right, dude. It's gonna
The paper. Let me show you. Let me show you this piece of paper.
get right. I still got my dog out.
Okay,
back.
1 sec.
Oh, you're good.
I'll show you this one paper.
Can I pet your dog right here?
They're okay.
Hey, can I reach my hand in?
Yeah, they're okay.
Hi, puppies. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. I got hella trees.
420 Jim Walmart.
Did you get your name legally changed to 20 June?
Yeah.
Ah, dude, that's fucking gnarly.
July 8th of 2019, my name was legally changed.
That's cool, man. Hey, so, like I said, I live on the other block right here.
I'll be
Is there
here.
anything that you need here, man?
I take any donation. Something you think of that might help me to
Do
puppy.
you like peaches?
I haven't had a good peach in a long time.
I have about 100 cans of fucking peaches that I got. I've got a bunch of canned goods from the food pantry.
Right on. I
Bring
mean,
you a goodie bag?
Yeah, please do. And if it's something I don't eat, I always pass it along.
Do you have a way to cook like meat, like say pork chops or steak?
I don't do pork.
Huh?
My dogs, I do pork, but me personally, I don't eat pork and I don't eat
What about hot dogs
crustaceans.
and shit?
If it's pork
that's got
products,
pork.
I try not to.
Chicken?
Chicken's
Chicken
good.
Drumsticks?
Chicken's
Do you have a
good.
way to cook them?
Huh?
Do you have a way to cook them?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got you, man.
Hey,
I'll be back.
thank you, brother. I'll be here.
My name is Brandon, by the way.
I'm 4.
All right, nice to meet you, Jim.
Nice to meet you, Brandon. Check it out. Sorry about that. I had to meet somebody here. Damn it, where'd I put my glasses now? Damn it. Now I can't find my glasses. Damn it, Mon. Move. Move, little ones. He was right. That pen was not too bad. Hey, found my glasses. That pen wasn't too awful bad. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. See, every flower is THCA. That's God made a wonderful plant that we're all supposed to be eating. And why I say that is it's one of the most nutritional plants on earth. When a fetus is born, it gets THC. We all make THC, not THCA. Everybody's body produces THC. Everybody's. Well, normal, okay, because I guess maybe there's some people that might be less than you. The normal body produces THC. Now, when a lady has breast milk, her natural levels are 8 times higher than any other time of her life. What do you think gives hunger and pain relief to the fetus as it develops in the womb? Makes more sense to me, don't it, to you? You know what I mean? But God put a force field around the plant. He makes no mistakes. He didn't make the devil's lettuce. Men made the devil's lettuce. It's called money. God made cannabis. It's in the anointing oil. Now, I've got to agree that we're not supposed to be smoking anything. We're not supposed to smoke cannabis via any type of smoking, vape or cigarettes or any type of smoking at all. We shouldn't put that in our lungs, in our temple, our church, our body. It's our temple, but we do. We put all kinds of things in it. Don't judge others for that. Did God mind if I got the emporia off of cannabis? No. Because like I say, he knew what he was doing. He put a force field around that plant. If I wanted my children to grow up healthy and everything, I could give them a spoonful of hemp seed in their cereal or stuff or on their salad, or I could go over and take a nice little gram bud off a plant and tear it up and put it in their salad or whatnot. And that child, I don't care what age, will not get high. Will not even get high off of it. You would have to just about consume the whole plant before you'd feel the emporia off of it. Because the emporia is way down at the bottom, but the medical's way up here. Now, once you apply heat, it reverses. The medical comes down and the emporia goes up. When you reach that maximum heat at that maximum time, boom, the medical's bottomed out, but the emporia is topped way off. And that same bud that you didn't heat up, that didn't get you high, will get you stoned off your ass. That's why when you smoke it, blunt, joint, pipe, bong, whatever, vape, dab pen, I don't care how you do it. Cook it in a candy or something, the butter or whatnot, it was heated, therefore becoming THC. All this lies about people went to prisons all their life. All these people was been put in prison before, they should be let out on the technicality. They didn't have THC. They had THCA. It's all still sitting in the evidence room. Yeah, that's not THC. That's THCA. They assumed everybody was going to heat it up, I guess. But good luck getting them to do anything, because since 1970, they've kept it no medical value under a Class 1 narcotic and held the medical patent for it. It's kind of like, can we keep screwing you on cannabis? Can we? And the question and the answer to that question is sure. As long as each and every one of y'all want to be part of the problem instead of the solution. There's only two things you can be. Remember, it's on, off, left, right, up, down, right, wrong. Everything's two. You're either part of the solution or part of the problem. Problem is, no one's standing up and fighting for our cannabis rights. And the solution, we do that. So I'm asking you to be part of the solution. You go to 420gym.com, 420jim.com, or just look up my name on the internet. The petition button will pop right up. If you're on a phone, you've got to open the menu. There'd be a little 3 or 4 bars in the left-hand corner. You just click that, it opens a menu, and you'll see the word petition. Because my website, has photo galleries, stuff like that. Click the petition. 3 questions, name, address, and email. Boom, you're on it. It don't ask if you have a record, your sexual preference, none of that. Name, address, and email is all that's required. 420jim.com. Let me get back in here and set my ass down. It's time for a bubbler. Need to set you over here for a minute, and I'll be right with you. I gotta shut the door and clean a little mess up. Oh, goodness. Don't get old. Yeah, claws hurt. I know you don't mean them claws hurt. Yeah, them claws hurt. Sorry about that. See if I can wipe these glasses and see some of what I missed here. Oh, the end of the canal. Yeah. You know how to say it a lot better than I do. How do you know it smells anything in my house? And why would you care? Why would you care? To me, that's something one of them idiotic trolls would say. Not calling you a troll, I don't even know who you are. What kind of smells are you talking about? Number one, why would you even be concerned? But see, that's just the difference between me and you. I mind my own business. I believe in peace, love, and happiness for all. The golden rule. You know, I don't want to harm no one or nothing, just like I would want them to me. That golden rule. I don't care what you do or what you have in your house. You know, it's none of my concern. People say, hey, did you see this or that? And I'm like, no. Because I don't pay attention to a lot of things. If it don't have something to do with me, you take me over to someone's house, you know, and we go and they say, hey, did you see that? Probably not. What do you mean? Well, if it don't have nothing to do with me, I try to keep my business out of it. You know? Not trying to be bad or say nothing bad. I've been that way. So a lot of times I don't even notice things. I think we have way too much genetically modified and bullshit weeds, what I think. And it's grown in chemicals and it's not grown in the soil. But that's just me. 75% of the weed we get is pure bullshit out of these dispensaries and stuff. It's genetically modified to go from seed to flower in 90 days and stuff. Your phone screen has been burned into a mosaic or whatever. That comes from Robot A. Hey, Robot A, will you send me a picture of that? Yeah, send it to 420jimjacapoo@gmail.com or to my website, 420jim.com. Well, my friends, what are y'all doing? It's about time for me to get out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully you've subscribed to the channel. Now I come here on YouTube at noon and at 7 p.m. daily. So if you want, please join me then at noon and 7 p.m. If you subscribe to the channel and hit the all notifications under the bell, if somebody, come up raising hell, or the cops come by to check on me, or dog, whatever. I have trolls that, maliciously send cops by and stuff. I always go on camera live, and it's on YouTube. 420 Jim 2 on YouTube. Of course, y'all know that. You're watching it right now. Catch me over on TikTok if you like. I'm going to go over there probably within the half hour and hang out for a while. I'd like to get it built up before I get thrown off of it so I can get the word out on the petition. And that's what's helping to build this channel too. So I spent 11 years partnering around with Mark Zuckerberg, and he got his panties in a twist and kicked me off his platform. Poor little Mark Zuckerberg. Hey, any last questions, comments, or concerns before I go? Now would be a time to post them while I take one last bubbly. I can't do this on TikTok. That's a no-no on TikTok. I love my little bubbler. I love that. A couple of people gave this to me here. And see, I've only smoked Delta 9 through it, so the only residue in there or anything is Delta 9. This I know. Or THCA, whatever they want to call it. Smoke shop weed. The only thing that's been in there is smoke shop weed. Oh, cool. Hey, you're absolutely right. There's always someone standing behind me. And he paid a blood sacrifice so he could stand there. He paid a blood sacrifice so he could stand there with me. And he watches over me. You might know him as Jesus. I know him as Joshua. And you're absolutely right. He's right there behind me. That way when I fall, I don't have to worry. Like Mr. Charlie and whatnot, he was out doing what he loved the best and all, and this was crying shame that he couldn't have his own opinion and all, and got murdered. But you know what? Didn't he fall into his Savior's hands? We all got one journey, my friend, and that's death. Everybody has one journey, death. You could meet it in a minute from now. You can meet it 50 years from now, whatever, We don't see our expiration date. But our Creator does. Our Creator knows every hair on our body, everything. So, I learned that years ago when my best friend got shot and killed beside me. That happened right beside me. The third shot almost took my head off. So close, the paint from where the bullet was on my shoulder here. They took it off with tweezers. So, yeah. You're absolutely right. I do have someone behind me. Thank you for pointing that out. Right on. I've been all through Colorado and all. I live in Arizona. I live in Black Canyon City, Arizona. I want to get done with this lawsuit here in Wichita. I want to get done with the trial and lawsuits that are going to be in Missouri. And then I want to go down to Georgia and see a friend. Go down to Tampa and Sarasota, Florida, and see my family that I haven't seen in many, many years. Sisters, brothers, half sister, half mom, whatever. Then go up to Washington, D.C., and probably pull a permit and do a religious rights march to cannabis. And say, look, Trump, how many signatures we got on the petition and all. Yeah, I'd probably do that. But, and I want to address my congressman and stuff about mental abuse for the elderly and how come people can send gag jokes that really shouldn't come through the U.S. mail. Okay? See, like, I can understand a gag joke. Really, I think sending any type feces in the mail shouldn't be done. But, you know, dog shit, horse, where do you draw the line? Well, when someone sends you fake cremated remains through the mail, come on. Not with FedEx and all this, that, and the other, maybe through that. But the United States mail taking a hand and sending it to the wrong person, you know, if I'd gotten that a couple years later in my life, went to the mailbox, and on the anniversary of my mom's murder, there's an envelope that says, you know, created remains, handled with care and all. Yeah, that, to me, that's not a joke. Now, there's a lot of people out in the world, I think that, well, I hope there's not, but, oh yeah, it's a joke. No, it's not. And it damn sure shouldn't be done with the help of the United States Post Office. And thankfully, my postmaster locally in Black Canyon and my carriers and all, they agree. But they don't run the United States Post Office. So, you know, there's a couple different reasons I'm going up to D.C. One will be addressing elder abuse and bullying by internet. And, of course, the using the post office to bully people. No matter what their age is. You shouldn't send fake cremated remains through the mail. I had a good mail lady that day. She come and brought it to me. She come to the door and she said, I don't know what kind of sick joke this is, but I didn't want to leave it in your box where you just find it. And as soon as I read it, I knew what it was. And it was a sick joke. You can send things, and you can send cremated remains in the mail, but they must be signed for and stuff like that. But to just do that as a joke, man, and where do you draw the line when people just get so sick and twisted and stupid? How long you want? Oh, I want to live until the Father calls me home. What do you mean? I want to live till the Father calls me home, don't you? When the Father calls me home, I guess I'll live. You know, 20 plus years ago, I can't tell you why my best friend got shot and killed instead of me. We were both standing right next to each other. Can't tell you why he missed the next couple of times. So close the paint chips were on my neck. That was all God and the angels, you know? Just like this journey here. This is going on 12 years in this journey. 38 states. When I started this shit, pot wasn't legal nowhere. Couple states. Now you can walk around smoking joints damn near in every state and everything. But come on now. I've been out here since 2014. I given out the Bad Cop No Donut Award when I got illegally searched and stuff, a bumper sticker. I've given out the Good Cop Attaboy Award when, like, that one lady cop gave me a hug. Shit, you go research my name. I paid my dues. When it comes to cannabis and law enforcement and stuff, I paid my dues. And I'm one of the few people that fly a flag that represents correction officers, dispatchers, police, fire, all of them. You know, if you're going to respect one, respect them all. EMT, firefighter, corrections, dispatch, police. Yeah. We got good and bad and everything. I guarantee you there's good officers and bad officers, and the same with any of the others up there. Looks like we got some weather. Whether we like it or not. In Wichita, yep. Pawnee and Greenwood. Come on down. Make sure you sign the petition at 420gym.com. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. He gave us every herb-bearing seed. Yes, we're supposed to be eating it, not smoking it. You want to get high? Heat your meat up. You'll get high off of it. You don't want to get high? Don't heat your meat. Simple rule. What's up, man? Anyhow, thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. I'm getting ready to go over to YouTube for a little bit, see if I can make $1 or $2. I mean, literally $1 or $2. All week I've made, I think it's $11 I'm up to now. I figure if I do that a couple hours every day, you know, if I can make $10 a week or whatever, that pays for a day of generator fuel, you know, so, and it's just yakking on the, like this, educating people, but at least I make a couple pennies an hour, you know. Am I what for you? Am I digging for the opal? I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. I'm in Wichita, Kansas, suing Walmart. And nobody belongs in jail for weed. Go to 420jim.com, 420jim.com. Sign the petition. We want it federally legal also. You want to be help with a couple gallons of gas? Cash App, 420jim. Put the S on it. And this is my only social media because I got kicked off of Facebook. Well, my friends, I'll be back at 7 p.m. tonight, right here. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Or you can join me back here tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow evening at 7 once again. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. And you can catch me over on YouTube. Not YouTube, TikTok. I'm headed over there shortly, probably in about 10 minutes or so. Could be as much as a half hour. But I plan on being over on TikTok for a little while. Well, what now? Oh yeah, I got a $25 Cash App. I mentioned that earlier. I showed it off on the door. So yeah, absolutely. Did you see what the guy wrote, Will? He said, I've had $25 my Cash App for a long time. Finally something worthwhile, or something like that. It was cool, man. I'm like, damn. And that's when I'm like, really? Did this guy send me that, you know? Yeah. I don't know if you've seen what the comment. The comment was just so cool, you know? I guess he just had it sitting on his Cash App waiting for the right whatever. And it just so happened, and that, for him to put that was cool. That was really cool. I'm glad you mentioned it. But I told a story of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. So. But no, I'm happy with the pennies and stuff like that. And I know once the channel gets shared and built up, that when everybody starts tapping that screen instead of just a couple like you and whatnot, oh, I know once it takes off, those pennies will be dollars. The pennies I'm making a day could be dollars. Depending on how big it got, it could be tens of dollars, you know, per hour instead of the pennies per hour. So no, I'm not trying to sound like a complaining. And that $25 from Cash App, that was a biggie. That was, yep. Anyhow, my friends, thank you so much. Number one, sign the petition. Number 2, share it. No, don't donate to it online. Share it. Sign it, share it. Sign it, share it. After it hits 1,000 signatures, then if you want to donate to it, go ahead. It says that they will share it. But they're not going to share it until it hits 1,000 signatures. Kind of a catch-22. Subscribe to the channel. Like it. Tap the screen a couple times. Turn on the bell. Turn on notifications. Find me over on TikTok. I know if you don't have money to send, that's cool. If you can't buy gifts, that's cool. But you can tap the screen. That don't cost anything, but so many hearts add up. A penny here, penny there. Main thing it does is it puts it up in the algorithm. Because on TikTok, everything's up to the people, you guys. TikTok won't, and now the idiot trolls are reporting my video. Every time I go on it now, I get a restriction within a couple minutes, which, takes me deliberately out of the FYP and all that. But I expect no less. If we all keep sharing it, like Mr. Will, like you do and all, we keep sharing it all, we're going to win. We will win in the end. Especially once it gets built up enough, if I have to make another complete channel, yada, 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 like others, it will work. So, catch me here at 7, or come on over to TikTok in about 15-20 minutes. Until then, my friends, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you. I love you. Most of all, Jesus loves you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and I hope to catch y'all right back here at 7 p.m. Peace.